Welcome everyone, it's Vivec Drakomar. It's time for some more Elder Scrolls Online. We're going to be continuing on our way. Fitness. Golden Saint costume. I want to try that. Because I work hard, by the way. Vardenfell dominates northern Morrowind. Wait a sec. Where is my... Oh, here we are. Ah, sick.
Hear ye, card sharps and collectors. Test your wit and courage in a brand new card game. Tales of Tribute.
Guardian. I'm the Guardian from Symphony of Night. Zerg! 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 The Guardian is back. He's back. Oh, yes. The evil Guardian. The evil lizard Guardian is back.
Please, someone, we need help. There's an armiger injured on the road outside Seydanin. So, I'm not exactly sure.
Lord Vivec of the Tribunal. Can't have a lasso. Might as well get some quests done. What the heck are you? Finally, I'm getting some top grade hide scraps. God. Get out of it. The lightning staff you. That beam to the face. Cannon Balassa. Staff spells. Stop, you stinking Cliff Strider. How are you able to fight me? How are these all lit? Zap you with that. Spear you. I don't know why they don't just get one shot. Hello, Canon Valassa. What's up?
Forgive me, Outlander, but I have enough to deal with. I'm just a simple tribunal priest, and the trouble at the ancestral tomb was too much for even our buoyant armiger to deal with. I have failed Lord Vivec, and left a colleague alone at the tomb. Lord Vivec sent the three of us to seek guidance at the Andrano ancestral tomb. We were attacked when we got there, and our guard was seriously hurt. I barely got her to safety, but we failed to complete the mission Lord Vivec bestowed upon us.
Lord Vivec?
Canon Levoul. He remained behind after we retreated from the tomb. I know he wants to get back inside and ask Lord Vivec's questions, but there's no way he can get past the Daedra, or ask the questions on his own. May the three grant him wisdom.
Jonathan, what's wrong? Someone help!
By the three! First a wounded armiger, now this!
By the three?
By dawn and dusk, evil creeps through the shadows of my beloved Vardenfell. But an outlander arrives to aid my people, just as I have foreseen.
Azura.
Those words, what do they mean?
What happened?
Merciful Azura, the Mother Soul spoke through you. It's a miracle!
Miracle? Azura? You guys worship
Lord
Azura?
Vivec, protect me. That was Azura, the Queen of the Night Sky.
Azura, Queen of the
And
Night
you,
Sky?
she spoke directly to you, Outlander. I'm surprised the Daedric Prince would risk Lord
The Daedric
Vivec's
Prince
wrath
would risk
to proclaim
Lord
a prophecy.
Vivec's wrath to
But
proclaim
she
a
did
prophecy?
say you were here to aid us. The Daedric Prince Azura possessed that woman and spoke through her. I've heard of such occurrences, of course, but to witness such an event...
To witness it?
She said evil creeps through the land.
Evil creeps.
I wonder if it has anything to do with what we saw at the tomb. We sought guidance in a matter that concerns Lord Vivec. I received specific questions to ask while Levoul concentrated on summoning his ancestor.
Concentrated on
The
summoning his
Daedra
ancestor.
ruined those plans when they fell upon Urnsey, and we were forced to flee.
The Daedra ruined it?
Vile creatures from oblivion. You hear about an odd ghost or a nest of vampires, but never Daedra.
Daedra.
Please, if they're still there, they'll rip Canon Levoul apart.
Canon Levoul apart.
He's definitely not a warrior. The Buoyant Armigers comprise one of the military orders of the Tribunal Temple. They seek to emulate Lord Vivec's deeds through actions and words. Poor Urnsey. Those... Lord Vivec, the Daedric Prince Azura. Azura is the cruel but wise Daedric Prince of Dawn and Dusk. She's one of the good Daedra, for what that's worth. But for her to speak through an innocent means something terrible is about to happen. Why else would she dare Lord Vivec's wrath? What do they teach you where you come from? Lord Vivec's a living god.
A living god.
Azura is merely the anticipation of Sothasil. Vivec stands as the present and the future, while Azura clearly represents Vardenfell's past. So no, they don't get along.
Go to the Andrano Ancestral Tomb. Alright. Well, I'm a lizard, for one thing. Oh! You off, Mixoff. Weakness and element view. Adric spears. Get out of it. Andrano Ancestral Tomb.
I can't let Lord Vivec down. Those monsters, it's too dangerous. What am I going to do?
Monsters?
Did Canon Valasar send you?
Canon Valasar
Oh,
sent
she
you?
did, didn't she?
Didn't she?
That means she made it to Seyda-Neen. Vivec be praised.
Vivec be praised.
Will you help me complete my mission? It would be sacrilege if I don't enter my family's tomb and make Lord Vivec's inquiries.
Sacrilege if you don't enter your family's tomb, make Lord Vivec inquiries?
As the saints declare, the tribunal always provides. We'll need to be
Tribunal
cautious,
always
however.
provides.
Daedra invaded the tomb.
Daedra invaded
Makes it hard
the
to talk to
tomb?
one's ancestors while monsters try to eat you.
Hard to talk to one's ancestors.
I'll also
Monsters
need your
trying to
help
eat
when we
you.
reach the summoning chamber. Take this scroll with Lord Vivec's inquiries, while I summon forth
scroll,
my ancestor
ancestor
spirit and
spirit.
concentrate on maintaining the connection.
Maintaining the
you
connection.
must ask the questions. He insists we use the exact phrasing.
The exact
We can
phrasing.
go inside. We're really going to do this. I wish I knew how Daedra got into my family tomb, but I'm sure you can handle them. At least you know they're there. They ambushed poor Armiger Urnsi. Took her completely by surprise. Follow me. I'll open the door. Follow me, but keep an eye out for those
Dark
Daedra.
Elves are getting sieged by the Daedra.
Careful. Creatures attacked as soon as we entered the Hall of Remembrance.
My side hurts for some reason. I gotta drink some more water and stuff. Who are you?
This used to be such a peaceful place. I came here as a young acolyte.
Slapping Richard. Sun shield. Let's see. Do these destruction spells. More Daedra. That detonating shield. Champion point. I'll take that. want to sell that.
We're nearly there. Then we can summon my ancestor.
Summon your ancestor? Interesting.
The summoning chamber. I'll call forth my ancestor, then you can ask Vivec's questions.
Ask Vivec's questions. Are you sure this is gonna work?
Hasn't my rest been disturbed enough by those filthy Daedra? Why do you summon me, Descender?
My Lord Vivec has inquiries that only you can answer, my lady. My companion will present them with your permission.
The warrior poet? Very well. Ask Vivec's questions. Ask the warrior poet's questions, Outlander.
Lord Vivec asks, the heart of the world, key to ascension. Should I be filled with apprehension?
Ah, Lord Vivec always had a way with words. Tell him to rest assured.
Rest assured.
The heart remains safe. I wonder why that concerns him.
Why that concerns you?
Ask the remaining questions as my time here is short.
The enemy of old returned.
An enemy of old, yes. But not the one that Vivec presumes.
Not the one that Vivec presumes. Sothasil and his unending crusade know that our divinity would shrivel and fade.
Sothasil imagined multiple scenarios and contemplated endless solutions.
Endless solution.
He even experimented with his divinity, drawing energy to study before returning it. Loss will come, he foresaw, but not until the collapse of the temple.
I hope that's what Lord Vivec needed. Let's talk outside.
Okay. Remembrance. Give me that XP. Give me that XP. Cannon Livial.
Thank you for helping me complete my task. Now, I need to return to Vivec City. Have you been there? It's amazing. Ziggurats rising out of the water, the moonlit hanging in the sky above. You should... Just between us, I understood neither the questions asked nor the answers received. Not that I expected you. Some things aren't meant for mortal minds. Excellent. I just need to make a quick stop in Saint-Denis to check on my original traveling companions. When you get to Vivec City, head right to the palace and I'll meet you there. I know that Lord Vivec will want to reward you for assisting. I'll be along shortly. When you get to Vivec City, head directly for Lord Vivec's palace. Once there, I'll make introductions and we can tell the warrior poet...
Vivec's palace. Come on. Come on. Weakness to elements, increase to rank 2. I'll take that. Where are we at in terms of skills? 38. That's another 10 levels. That is another 10 levels. Very confusing Vivec problems.
Here, ye card sharps and collectors, test your wits and courage in a brand new card game. Tales of Tribute.
Please, I don't want to be eaten by fish. One thing that's a joy about this character is no problem swimming. You just have to watch out for slaughterfish. Vivec's palace is huge. Vivec's palace is huge, man. Well, there you are, Vivec. What's up?
This is the person who helped me at the tomb, my lord.
Lord Vivec, we don't need the help of this outlander.
Oh hush, Archcanon Tarvis. Outlanders have their usefulness, and this one intrigues me.
As you say. I'll be in my office if you need me.
Step forward, friend of Lavul, and let us speak.
Let us speak.
Canon Level says you helped him in his mission.
Oh, you're a dark elf?
As I have written, the one who helps my ally becomes my friend. Despite the Archcanon's concerns, I greet you with sincerity and pose a simple question. Will you assist us further, Outlander? I have ordinators and armigers at my disposal. Vast armies of followers and dedicated priests. What I don't have, however, is a fresh perspective. Will you set aside your personal goals for a time and become the eyes and ears of a god? Good. I need assistance to investigate a strange phenomenon that the Ancestor confirmed may indeed be a problem. We'll start with a simple divination ritual. Archcanon Tarvis can tell you what we need to delve into this mystery.
A vision of Azura.
The Daedric Prince. I suppose the same events that concern me might interest Azura, though she could just as easily be the source of these troubles. Red Mountain, strange Daedra, and then there's... well, we'll talk more about that when you return. Levul's ancestor assured me that a source of power remains safe. As for the rest, let the guess ripen in the mind, and only speak when the fruit grows certain. I require more information on these matters, hence the need for the divination ritual. The situation that troubles me has taken a toll on my Archcanon, but he's a faithful servant. Tarvis will do as I say, and I say we need your assistance. Find the Archcanon in his office, and he'll tell you how to...
Yes, I will cock the Archcanon Tarvis. It's the first time ever speaking to Vivec. You got that weird blue and gold appearance. Archcanon's office. Archcanon Tarvis.
Ah, Outlander. Lord Vivec trusts too much to put his faith in one such as you. But who am I to question my god? I suppose he sent you to me so I could put you to work? Did he say which task he wants us to accomplish first?
Needed to perform a divination
Ah,
ritual.
yes. We do need to perform a ritual to reveal the nature of the phenomenon that vexes Lord Vivec. Now listen closely. Despite my objections, Vivec believes you were sent to help, so I'll do my best to assist you. Go to the ziggurat that's still under construction and tell the overseer that Lord Vivec requires the Blessing Stone.
The Blessing Stone?
Then bring it to me in the palace.
Alright.
You receive a simple errand in the service of Lord Vivec, and countless questions form unbidden in your mind. Very well. Go ahead. Ask your questions. It's not like I'm the busy archcanon of a living god. Offend me? You give yourself too much credit. No, I feel the same about all Outlanders. This is tribunal business, best handled by tribunal resources. However, I also obey my Lord Vivec, so I will tolerate your involvement and do my best to aid you. Ah, the ignorance of Outlanders. How refreshing. The Blessing Stones serve as repositories for small amounts of Lord Vivec's power. They allow his favor to permeate sanctified locations. We need such a stone to power the divination ritual.
Okay. Overseer Shinralas. Where's that? Where is them? Where is Overseer Shinralas? I need to figure this out. This puzzle. Hello, Shinralas.
This project has been nothing but one disaster after another. How am I expected to get this ziggurat built on time when things constantly go wrong? Don't mind me. I'm just having one of those days.
Archcanon Tarvis sent me. I need to borrow your Blessing Stone.
Our Blessing Stone? Do you know what happens if we give up our Blessing Stone? Well, neither do I. But I'm sure it won't put us back on schedule or end our string of disasters. I'm not one to disagree with the Archcanon, but that's a terrible idea.
Lord Vivec needs the Blessing Stone.
Lord Vivec? Well, why didn't you say so? But I'll need your help before I can turn over the Blessing Stone. The passage that leads to the consecration chamber collapsed, trapping some of my workers. I appreciate the help. Just remember that you're only borrowing the stone. It needs to be back in the consecration chamber before the next shift.
I need to put it back in the consecration chamber before the next shift? Interesting.
I was gonna die under there. Oh, thanks for saving me.
It's easy. This isn't even hard.
Thank you. I'll go tell the overseer what
I
you
want to
did for me.
fight something though. I'm praying that I can get some experience from this. Archcanon Tarvis. on. I want to get to Archcanon Tarvis. I need to talk to him about saving Vivec. Stopping Vivec from getting destroyed.
Praise Vivec!
Hello, Archcanon Tarvis.
The Outlander returns.
Old,
I understand there was trouble at the
grumpy dark elf
construction
man.
site, but you were able to save a few of the workers.
Yes, I saved the...
Lord Vivec always draws the straightest arrow from the quiver. Praise the tribunal.
Yes. Yes. No. Ah. Who was
Hear
here?
the words of the warrior poet, and reveal the source of Lord Vivec's distress.
Look at all these beams.
A clockwork mage.
You have to be hella rich to do
that. Something interfered with the ritual, my lord. But we may have learned something. Excuse me while I compare the results to our previous research.
Between the cryptic warnings of the ancestor spirit and the unexpected result of the divination ritual, I fear there may be more astir than I imagined. We solved the greatest mysteries by accident, I suspect. I should write that down.
Did you learn what you hoped? Something went wrong.
We learn from every action we take. Failure or success, each result teaches us something, at least in the larger sense. To be more specific, no, not as much as I hoped.
Images in the ritual?
Images that suggest avenues to investigate, riddles to solve.
Riddles to solve?
Let me tell you a secret, Outlander. It concerns a living god and energy that fades like daylight as dusk spreads across the land. Listen well, and speak not a word. My divine energy, it drains away. Whether from illness or foul malady, I know not. You must travel the land and seek answers on my behalf. But first, gratitude before service, as I have written. The ritual confirmed my worst fears. Divine energy flows out of me for no reason that I can discern. I felt the power imbued within my blessing stone get wrenched away as soon as you added it to the ritual. I couldn't stop it. To quote my own words as the warrior poet, no lock exists that the determined thief cannot open. Follow the trail of my missing energy, and try to discover the identity of the enemy Levol's ancestor warned us about. Something drains my energy. Find Archcanon Tarvis in his office, and ask if he gleaned anything useful from the ritual. If not, I know his earlier research indicated new avenues to investigate. Go where he tells you, and learn what you can. My divine energy diminishes with every passing moment, but the ritual confirmed my affliction is not natural. I regret that I could not reveal the full nature of these dire circumstances until your trustworthiness had been demonstrated. Yes. While Archcanon Tarvis has always been cautious about ideas and ideologies that didn't originate within the tribunal, and recently, that prudence has grown 1,000-fold. He's a faithful servant, however, despite his narrow-mindedness. At first, I barely noticed the loss of energy, but as I continue to grow weaker, the more it feels like an attack against my person. Besides, The ancestor spirit confirmed that an ancient enemy was to blame. We just need to determine who. Let us not dwell on disasters to come when we have problems enough to deal with in the here and now. Consult with Archcanon. They always chide me about my flagrant displays of divinity. But so far, I am the only one of the living gods whose power is fading. Almalexia hoards her energy and has barricaded her temple against attack. As for Sotha's seal, my brother travels. We have not heard from him for quite some time, but I sense that he remains safe and in possession of his full power. Funny. You always wanted to discover the limits of our divinity.
Well, we're going to do this in the next episode because I've got a lot to do with that. And he told me not to speak when he's talking, so I listened for the full thing of what Lord Vivec was saying about the mission.